Hello everyone, day 8 of the Expo. Today is MISC day. We have Hull E, our first Hull ship. She has a quite good internal layout and you don't have to move cargo one SCU crate at a time. She can transport, I think, 32 SCU containers, but right now we don't have any machines to move those. So I'm looking very forward how this is supposed to work when we have to move our cargo ourselves, or when we can hire NPCs. Yeah, I'm looking forward to machines we will have in the game. We have MISC Prospector, your single-seater mining ship. I cannot think about anything bad to say about her. Very useful ship if you want to mine on your own. We have Starfarer and Gemini. Both ships have a very bad internal layout. If you want to have fun, spawn a Starfarer and ask a new player, go and find the crew quarters, come back 20 minutes later and help the guy out. Next thing is turret placement, one on top, which is very nice, two at the rear, which is one too many, and nothing is protecting the big belly of the Starfarer, and this ship is not exactly agile. So very easy to kill a Starfarer, just go for belly attacks. Well, Starfarers are getting a rework, not sure when, and they really need one. We got finally refueling in 3.17, but it's your typical CIG first iteration. UI is terrible, refueling is cumbersome, slow and tedious, and we can only refuel one ship at a time. Yeah, this refueling that we just got in 3.17 needs a rework too, a complete rework. Overall, those ships can be very useful in Pyro, if it's true that Pyro doesn't have many space stations or only abandoned space stations. Otherwise, no one is using this ship right now to refuel other ships. Mostly because it's really tiresome, really tedious mechanic. And we have Freelancers. Actually, I like the Freelancers, good value for your money. But she has this terrible cockpit view. Even Hull A has a much better cockpit view. I'm pretty much sure CIG could do something about it, but they don't seem to want to. Next problem is you have this silly manned turret in the back that is reducing your cargo space. No cargo can be stored here because of this turret. And if you would have machines to load, unload a Freelancer, this would be bad because those struts are pretty much in the way. And she has a big spoiler on the back that has no other function than reducing firing arcs of the turret. This turret cannot fire to the front because of this spoiler. And we have Reliance, hands down one of the worst ship design in this game. You have this huge wing that doesn't offer you any advantage but makes her a big target from certain attack vectors. Depending on orientation of the wing, it would be very hard to roll your or pitch if CIG would have even some very basic levels of physics, because a lot of mass is far away from the center of mass. And guns, gun number 1, gun number 2. Those guns are like 10 meters apart for no reason, which makes it very hard to use this ship. Now, in Star Citizen, the fire control system takes care of convergence, but it does a very bad job, and it only works on things you can lock onto. Good luck trying to hit people on the ground with guns so far apart. I still bought a Meko because she has a camera and I thought I could use her to make videos and time lapses. No, this camera view is totally cluttered and is your typical gun turret camera view, which makes her useless for videos. We have different variants of MISC Razor. I am not into racing, I don't know how good or how bad those ships are, but they look very nice. MISC Endeavor, maybe she will be in the game one day, and maybe she even will be modular. With the Galaxy, CIG showed us that CIG still seems to think about modularity. So far, we have seen nothing about modularity in the game at all. Yeah. MISC expands your refining ship. I'm really curious how CRG wants to make this process fun and engaging. Maybe they can find a way. MISC Odyssey, your big exploration ship. Some people called her the carrot killer. I'm not so sure if she is a carrot killer. And Hull C. I really hope that when we get the ship in the game, there will be machines to load, unload, and we don't have to load, unload ourselves. And I'm wondering how long it will take to load, unload this ship. I'm pretty much sure it won't be 15 minutes, but I really hope it won't be 8 hours, 12 hours in real life. So far, CRG hasn't said anything about how long it will take to load, unload big ships automatically. This was day 8 of the Expo. See you tomorrow. Bye. Auf Wiedersehen. Okay, Flickr, fire when ready. Oops. Okay. Okay, we learned something, Flickr. Hey, you're still here. You might want to join me on Twitter. My Twitter account is Camural_SC.